Kaizer Chiefs with a hamstring injury as Orlando Pirates get us up and underway here at the Orlando Amstel Arena, and I can introduce the former Buccaneer. It's Tikamodisa.
We've seen that in so many goalkeepers as well. It's unfortunate that maybe never hit the back of the net, but we've seen that as a trend.
Now Siema has lost out and it's been slipped through here. The flag has stayed down. Otladisa, scuffed effort off the upright and away. So
Today for Marumo Gallants. That mistake there from Siema. Look at the pass being given. Spoke about the spaces that are left behind. Look at how Sipuchana makes himself big. It's unfortunate for Clarissa there to be stopped by an upright.
Well, had that been scored, whoa, that's a critical touch that was heading on target despite the fact that it was scuffed. And had they conceded, this big story would have been Otladisa, former Pirates, Beckham
on the former team.
Yeah. Now Siema will be breathing a huge sigh of relief. Now Mufokeng rolls it across, and moments after squandering an opportunity to go ahead, they are behind. He's really enjoying his time in front of goal of late. It's Yanela Mputuma.
It definitely is. I mean, there's a lot of improvement from this young man ever since he joined the Orlando Pirates. Remember how rough edges that he had when he was playing in his brilliant assists. Look at Toapolis playing the ball, really breaking the line. There's not two wingers, by the way, but they tend to come inside and form those two tens. But yet again, really unselfishly so, finding Batuma in between three defenders of Marumo Gallants. That's what you need from a striker. You need to get into the right places there. He made sure that he had that sprint just to try and urge the defenders. That's what he is as a striker. That's why he's been chosen to be the starter tonight.
Oh, and their last home game for him, from a Buccaneers perspective, is really glides past one and slips it through here for Mputuma. Plenty of players forward for Orlando Pirates on the spin. Nemtajela forcing a great save out of his former teammate Washington Arubi. They suffered that 8-1 defeat here for Orlando Pirates.
You can see again Orlando Pirates trying to have those combination play, trying just to drive through the midfield with really as well being very instrumental, but a very good. Those numbers inside the midfield, it becomes very difficult, and they need to find ways as to then how then they manage those situations.
Mufokeng has been located unmarked in the box. Arubi beginning the inquest as to how they were able to do that and get away with that.
I mean, look at that. You had so much time to
front of the wall has been left here for Mufokeng, who just couldn't get it to come down. He's looking for that placement rather than power.
Being able to score with free kicks, because we know that.
Away by Skosana. Van Rooyen. Apollos. Maswangani, deflection, and it has gone in. Trickles past Arubi, who had already committed the one way. And Orlando Pirates have a 2-goal advantage. They are cruising here at the Orlando Amstel.
Yeah, again, they're finding spaces in Batuma, making runs, putting pressure on Marumo Gallants. Marumo Gallants unable to clear those balls. Look at Tito outside the box with that deflection as well, being brave enough to take that shot. Normally, Tito will try and carry it and trying to play 1-2s, but if you don't shoot, you don't score. And there's other opportunities that Orlando Pirates are creating. Sometimes you don't have to be creative. Sometimes if you're putting pressure on your opposition, these are the type of mistakes that they make, and you have to punish them, and that is exactly what Tito has done.
The question is, was his initial shot heading on target, or is that going to go down as, I think, a Marvin Skosana own goal in hand over them? Which means that next Wednesday, Batuma, still in Batuma, Apollos goes down, a little dramatic, a little dangerously, all the way back to Arubi. Van Rooyen, this is Apollos. Lovely ball from Apollos. Mufokeng. Mufokeng has chopped it back onto his left foot, but
wide, especially from a Cledis side, they seem to look like something there, but with really here, Was he supposed to turn and go back to his left? I think he's got his strongest foot on the right.
King moves it on to Makaula. Daba's ball for Evidence Makgopa. Really had to dig the ball out from under his feet with
difficult. Once you try to control and then it just gets stuck on under your feet, it's very, very difficult, and he has to think a little bit quicker there.
Mufokeng floats it in and helped towards the back posts, remarkably by the man who looked stricken just moments ago.
Yeah. I guess also it was just a flick from Ironi, being unaware that the Ezolana pass.
Remy wanted him to delay the pass. Remy for Mufokeng. Still Mufokeng. 804 Paulus shifts it onto his left, makes the pass. Mufokeng. Makgopa! Blazes it over.
Easier to score than to miss. Look at the passes being played again. Makgopa on his favourite foot. Casimir wanted that
match winning streak that they're on currently in the league. 10 match winning streak in all competitions. And in the Betway Premiership, that loss to Skokuni United beginning of the season, only lost in the last 14 home matches as it's squeezed through here by Mufokeng. And Makgopa fails to convert.
Indeed, driving with the ball. Makgopa the onside. And you were hoping that he'll be able to just to attack the ball, not to let the ball run, and the more the ball went on the side, it made things a little bit difficult because again Ruby's coming through, but a great opportunity there. It's unfortunate for him.
Yep. And from Sitole, there's a little flick on it by Wutada. Sipo Chain, who is angling to be the number one by the time the World Cup rolls around. There's a few months to... Oh, brilliant. And over again. Well, there have been a few opportunities to put this game beyond any doubts. And first Makgopa and now Apollo's few minutes have both blasted over.
Indeed. And look at the run that has been done by Moremi, but also equally clever ball being played just across the face of the goal, because he realized that, Apollos on the other side was running in. Apollos, all you need to do just to have the good contact with the ball. He will be very disappointed with that.
10 hours since they last scored. There's Clifford. Well, they put a lot behind that, but it was over. And considering how centrally it was struck, the case.
Yeah, it didn't dip at the right time as he needed, also the distances as well, but you can see those shots.
Makaula dispossessed. This is Watara. He's down on the edge of the area. It's been collected once again, and then Clifford. That's the position he loves.
It is indeed. You can see exactly what is it that he's trying to do. Great mentality there from Marumo. But yet again, Siema there also stealing again from Kunene. This man here, you can see we're trying to get the top corner there. That's what you need to do. Play a little bit high up the pitch, counter press, win the balls there. You can see he didn't get the spin.
Far enough outside of the post to have it bend back in, and Ruby doesn't have to move.
Yeah, but those are moments that he will grow game by game. He needs to have those type of shots on target.
And he has it again. Mufokeng. Still Mufokeng. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! It's 3 in 3 league games for Rene Mufokeng.
Arubi there. Look at the opportunity being given open. Look at the defender, they're just diving in there, but I guess with that last shot to Mufokeng, I think it's a toe poke there. It really, really troubled Arubi.
Well, let's run through his last 3 league matches. He was rested for TTM. No need to field him against an amateur.